Hi, folks. This is Sean Hyman, and I wanted to talk to you today about why buy and hold is dead. And this is a topic I'm going to be talking about at the Global Currency Expo, September 27th through 29th in San Diego, California. I'd like to invite you to come out and hear it. And again, that's September 27th through 29th, San Diego, California. You can find out more information about it at globalcurrencyexpo.com. Globalcurrencyexpo.com. Okay, so buy and hold. Why is buy and hold dead? Because buy and hold goes through periods where it works and where it doesn't work. Um, for instance, here's a Dow Jones Industrial chart from the year 1900 on up to present, and from the period from 1900 to right before the Great Depression crash, buy and hold worked. Then the crash happened, and for a period of 16 to 18 years, buy and hold did not work. Then you had a period in the 40s and 50s where buy and hold worked. And then you had a period of 18 to 20 years where buy and hold did not work. You went from the 1982 bull market up to the year 2000, and buy and hold did work. You could about throw a dart and something went up, and and then you went through a 16 to 20 year period where or you're about to go through a 16 20 year period starting at year 2000, where buy and hold does not work. And so we've got a good at least 4 more years, if not 8 more years, of this thing being in a stocks being in a sideways range. And history is our guide. It's been that way through Republican administrations, Democratic administrations, um, recessions, good times, bad times, you name it. This has played out this way, and so there's still a good 4 to 8 years to go left in the sideways range, and that's why buy and hold is dead for the foreseeable future. There's a lot of people that 4 to 8 years is a big difference. Maybe you're in the middle of your career trying to invest, it's going to be a big difference. Maybe you're a baby boomer towards the end of your career, and that's going to be a big issue for you. Those 4 to 8 years are vitally important, 4 to 8 years. And so you need to know how to maneuver through the sideways periods because stocks do nothing through those times. They go up and down and go nowhere. There is a solution. And of course, the currency market holds that solution. Um, pardon me, when stocks go up, the Japanese yen tends to go down. When stocks go down, the Japanese yen tends to go up. Uh, Conversely, the Aussie dollar tends to favor stocks. It's very stock market sensitive, so it goes up when stocks go up, down when stocks go down. You combine those dynamics together, and you've got a double force that works in your favor. That makes it to where you can trade the sideways stock market, whether up or down, very fluently using the Aussie yen pair. And so when stocks are headed down, Aussie yen heads down. When stocks head up, Aussie yen heads up. When stocks peak out and roll over and start headed down, so does Aussie yen. And so, of course, a lot of people may say, well, I can, buy stocks, I can short stocks, whatever. But what you'll find is it's very hard to short in the stock market. You got to deal with shares to borrow. You got to deal with short selling restrictions and short selling bans. You got to deal with being labeled wrongfully if you're negative or bearish or wanting to short a stock. That happens a lot in the media. You'll see people that get branded wrongly just because they want to simply short a stock because they think something's going to go down. You don't have any of this in the currency market. The currency market is a very pure market. It's the most liquid market in the world. It trades 24 hours a day, not just 6.5 hours a day like the stock market does. You have zero commissions. You have better fills. All you have is the spread costs like you would have in stocks, but no commissions. So in stocks, you'll have a buy commission, a sell commission, and a spread. In the currency market, you'll just have a spread. 6.5 hours a day in the stock market, 24 hours a day in the currency market, 5.5 days a week. And so from Sunday evening all the way to Friday evening, you can trade the currency market. And so, when with the liquidity that you've got in the currency market, your fills are so much better as well. So you're going to find that even when you're shorting, you're not going to really find any material difference between shorting and going long or buying. But you do definitely see a difference in the stock market. So there's a lot of different reasons why it makes a more tradable market to be in the currency market, even for stuff that somewhat mimics stocks. So when stocks go down, it becomes very hard to short and get in on that. Very simple to do in shorting Aussie yen. And so in my service currency cross trader, we'll be taking advantage of these tradable moves, these swings, as it goes from boom to bust. And we're going to be in these boom bust cycles, many booms and many crashes for the next 4 to 8 years, more than likely 5 to 8 years. And so the way to make money in that is not in buy and hold, but the way to make money during that period is to be very much nimble and very willing to trade. And we're not talking about day trading here. We're talking about taking positions over weeks to a month, that sort of thing. So swing trading, not something where somebody's got to be a screen jockey or hover over their computer screen by any stretch of the imagination. So, but the next 4 to 8 years are going to go to those that know how to better time the markets and are very caught up on the market conditions and where they are in these boom bust cycles. And that's what I live, breathe, sleep, and do every day in the markets. And so I can help to be your guide. You can follow me along in the Currency Cross Trader service, and I'll be placing the trades. In other words, giving recommendations on trades. You can place them in your respective accounts and profit alongside me. So just wanted to invite you out to the Global Currency Expo and give you one simple reason why buy and hold is dead for the next 4 to 8 years. Again, you can reach us at globalcurrencyexpo.com. And that's September 27th through 29th in San Diego, California. Look forward to seeing you there. Thanks. Bye-bye.